Yo, what's up guys, S-Future here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're doing a full album reaction to Violent Nature by PREVAIL. We reacted to a bunch of the singles for this album. This is going to be interesting, man. This is going to be the first album without Brian. I hate to keep bringing that up because obviously the band has moved on from that and they probably don't want to hear about it anymore. And I honestly am tired of seeing people comment about it. Pretty much every time I open a TikTok from PREVAIL, the top comment is saying something about Brian. And I'm sure that's really annoying for them because they just want to move on and still be a band and make good music. I've enjoyed all the singles I reacted to. The title track, Violent Nature. What were the other ones? I forget the name of them. I reacted to, I believe, 3 singles for this album. I think there's a single or 2. Yeah, Annihilate Me, I did not listen to. Rain. Okay, so I reacted to Violent Nature, Rain, and Into Hell. So 3 out of the 10 songs I've already reacted to, but the other 7 I have not heard, so I'm excited. I mean, they showed a lot of versatility with those 3 singles that I reacted to. Obviously, the title track was very heavy, Into Hell was very melodic, and Rain was a very nice balance between heavy and melodic. So I'm sure we're going to hear that throughout the album. Very cool that all the songs got lyric videos, so I'm excited for that. Let's see what they do, man. I mean, Eric showed us in those singles that he can definitely pull off being the sole vocalist of PREVAIL, and he's incredible, man. He did his thing on those singles. So without further ado, guys, let's get into Violent Nature by PREVAIL.
Save my synthetic soul, leave my flesh and blood behind. Lost myself down the rabbit hole, now there's nothing left to find. Baptize me in chemicals, dopamine and cyanide. Watch me decompose in the
That composition of these vocals is very nice. Sounds very good.
I stare into reflections that look like something I once knew. In essence, it's all for nothing.
Ooh. Expected it to have like a big drop, but we're going pretty industrial. Oh.
God save my synthetic soul, only ash and dust remain.
I love the way he said watch. Oh god, okay. I was about to say, no screams on this song so far.
I will atone for all my sins, for all my flaws.
Oh god.
The rapture, tear me apart.
Okay, what an intro, Synthetic Soul. I gotta say, I enjoyed that more than all three of the singles I reacted to. 100%. That was everything I want in an intro to an album from PREVAIL. I love how it started off cinematic with him singing in these lower tones, and then we get a little bit of industrial elements, and then move on to this more like heavy, choppy verse with some like synth in the background, some like kind of techno instrumental. Kind of reminded me of like Bad Omens, like recent Bad Omens, that kind of sound that we got in that second verse. And then we get the huge chorus and then the big bridge into the breakdown, long breakdown. I love the structuring of the song. It didn't feel super cookie cutter and formatted. It felt like an intro to the album, and it feels like it's showing us what we're in store for this album, much like the singles did, showed us we're going to get some melodic, we're going to get some heavy, we're going to get some in between. And this song showed that as well. I enjoyed that more than all three of those singles I reacted to. That was amazing. I said this in one of my reactions to the singles, but hot take, I like Eric's cleans more than Brian's. Honestly, dude, he is a powerhouse of a vocalist, man. He can do it all. I love everything he did in this song. I can definitely see how some people are going to critique how produced the clean vocals are. They have a lot of production, but personally, man, put yourself in their shoes. If you were a band of their level and the success they've had and the money that they've made to produce these albums, would you have super raw vocals or would you produce them? Like, I don't know, man. I don't think they're too overproduced. I wondered, did Jordan Fish have any hand in this? I'm not sure. Doesn't really say. But yeah, that was a very good intro. Let's move on to NWO, No Way Out, right? Probably. Short song. Oh! Okay. Wage war vibes.
You can try, but you're not my kind.
That's interesting. Very dark sounding.
You can try, but you're not my kind.
Damn.
You can try, but you're not my kind.
Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that sounds gross.
Find your place in the
alright, let's die.
Crushed by the weight of the earth.
Oh my god!
Find your place in the dirt.
That's
Or be
gross.
crushed by the weight of the earth.
Those are lows.
Kill your idols, kill your gods. They mean nothing to us.
Double time.
Give me rage, give me power. Kill your creator and make you a watch. You mean nothing to us. You mean nothing to us. You mean nothing to us.
Okay, we got another heavy track. I really enjoyed that one. That one's really cool. New World Order gave me some Wage War vibes. That was heavy as fuck. The production is really good, man. I'm glad we got another really heavy song. Now we're moving on to Pray. Sound like it's gonna be super melodic. Go.
Don't pray.
lyrics too.
Don't pray for me.
Oh, that's cool.
You make me feel so fucking broken. All the pain inside
that bass line, damn.
reminds me of myself. Cut me open, watch me bleed. No saving grace, no sympathy. Found salvation 6 feet deep. From here I found nothing. Don't pray for me. Don't pray for me. Oh, savior of the broken, go save yourself instead. All your good intentions will kill us in the end. Don't fucking pray for me.
I don't know. The cursing there, the "don't fucking pray for me," it feels like a little forced. Like it feels a little jarring. The F-bomb in there. I personally never care if there's cursing in songs, but it feels a little just out of place.
Holding your breath, don't break the silence. With every word you drag us further into hell. Cut me open, watch me bleed. No saving grace, no sympathy. I found peace in misery. From you I found nothing. Don't pray for me. Don't pray for me. Oh, savior of the broken, go save yourself instead. All your good intentions will kill us in the end. Don't fucking
Yeah, not a fan of that one. There's really not a lot about that song I really liked. It feels like when they do the more melodic songs, they just sound very cliche, kind of Octane radio songs. I don't know. I think Rain was a really good example of doing a melodic song, but having some heart in it and some passion in it. But on that one, I don't know. It just felt I didn't feel much from it, to be honest. The lyrics were just very straightforward, and much like Bad Things off of the True Power album, the breakdown just kind of felt unnecessary, but maybe even more so. I feel like maybe the breakdown in Bad Things actually fit a lot more than this one did. The heaviness in the second part of the song just felt unnecessary, in my opinion. But I'm not hating on the song, just not my thing. Not my thing. I'll still give it a like, you know? Annihilate Me. Yuck.
Waiting for the rain, covered in ash and dirt. I never seem to learn. Come wash it all away.
I like the whisper at the end of that.
Can't change what I wanted now. I can't remember if I won't forget. So pull the skin back from my bones, annihilate me, come nail me to my throne. Cry my head in shame, covered in ocean dirt, I never seem to learn. Come nail me to my throne, I'm the king of suffering.
I like this one more.
Tried to break the habit, I've learned to love the pain, and I can't change what I want and need. I feel the vicious cycle start again. So pull the skin back from my bones, annihilate me, come nail me to my throne. Cry my head in shame, covered in ocean dirt, I never seem to learn. Come nail me to my throne, I'm the king of suffering. Annihilate me! Annihilate me! Annihilate me! Pull the skin back from my bones.
And see, that breakdown, it felt like it fit the song.
Come nail me to my throne. Cry my head in shame, covered in ocean dirt,
Double time.
never fucking learn. Come nail me to my throne, I'm the king of suffering.
Yeah.
King of suffering. Annihilate!
Ooh, that lead guitar. That lead guitar at the end there kind of gave me some like Sinister Gates vibes. That one was really cool. I think that one was a good example of having a more melodic song, but it being darker and the heaviness making sense. You know, I feel like Prey was just a little bit too bright sounding, and then once the heaviness came in, it just kind of felt like it didn't fit. But Annihilate Me from the start felt like a dark song with the lyrics and the vocal production and the atmospheric elements and whatnot. The heaviness of it fit. But yeah, I like that one a lot. That was good. Title track, Violent Nature. I have already reacted to this.
Shut the fuck up! Do me a favor! Cut your heart out! Just follow the razor! I'm no saint! I'm not your savior! I'm a sick motherfucker with a violent nature!
That lead.
I'm a sick motherfucker with a violent nature! Right! What? What is I know? I got my teeth on the fucking chain! Till the feeling goes away!
It's just sick, man. You can't hate on it. God, that low guttural right there is so cool. This song is sick, man. It's cool.
Come break me and take me to the unforgiving. Unmake me and save me from the
It's just an ass beater, man. I love it. Rain. Yeah, this is probably my favorite single. Yeah, this song also kind of reminds me of Wage War. Like off of their Stigma album. A good one. Okay.
Every lie
breakdown there, I would be so pissed because it's like, it doesn't even make sense, man.
You're the closest thing ever. I follow you into hell. I follow you into
A weird music video. Eric, man, he is singing on that one. That's a good song. It's a good sing along. It's a pretty song. It just gets old fast. 3 more songs. Oh, Crimson and Clover. That's a cool title. I'm already liking the visuals too.
I boarded up the doors, but you still broke in. Been picking up the pieces of myself. You went and painted black what once was golden. You're a better version of a different hell. We speak in tongues and we disguise our faces, but in the dark I always know it's you. So torture me when it's over and I lose composure. It's all in my head, but I still keep holding on. Your words like crimson and clover. Call back when you're sober. Tonight will end, and tomorrow you'll be gone.
Here's the ballad of the album.
Tomorrow you'll be gone. I'd learn to tear these walls down if you let me. Been holding on to secrets we can't tell. Now I'm burning all the letters that you left me. Some part of me would love to wish you well, but I don't. We pretend to know the words, but nothing changes. The hardest truth's the lie I held on to. So torture me when it's over and I lose composure. It's all in my head, but I still keep holding on. Your words like crimson and clover. Call back when you're sober. Tonight will end, and tomorrow you will say you found yourself, and you wish me back to hell. But you'll lay your head down with me on your mind. So go dream of someone else, because we cannot fix ourselves. We only have the scars we try to hide. But we've done this dance before 1,000 times. So torture me when it's over and I lose composure.
Who would have thought Eric would have cleans like this? Wild.
But I still keep holding on. Your words like crimson and clover. Call back when you're sober. Tonight will end, and tomorrow I'll be gone.
Damn, that's sad. Wow, this is gonna be an ass beater. 2 minutes 37 seconds. That was a very pretty song, man. That was very beautiful. I like that one a lot. The ballad. It was a good like palate cleanser after kind of having this sort of same energy with these last few songs. This one sounds heavy, so I can only imagine this one is gonna be the kind of same track as Violent Nature and NWO, New World Order. I can imagine it's going to have that same kind of fast aggression and then maybe Stay Away will be more of like a cinematic outro, like Synthetic Soul. But we shall see. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Wow. Okay.
What's up the world on fire just to watch you burn? You self-righteous prick, when will you fucking learn that you can't be saved? Look into my eyes and meet your good.
Holy shit. That syncopation. Fuck yeah.
Your personal goodness. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Bring my mercy from your message. Your personal goodness. Your worthless fucking bastard.
Holy shit.
Your personal goodness. Your God.
I didn't think there'd be a heavier song than Violent Nature. Yikes. Dude, this is nuts. Oh, I love just monkey heaviness, you know?
Parasitic, inorganic, counterfeited, narcissistic, self-obsessive.
This is stupid heavy.
When you pray to your God and the devil appears, the ending is near. You will fucking rot. Slaughter my enemies, all who oppose me, and stop to the front of my throne. And these I know, outside I not. Look at my eyes and meet your God.
Oh, wow. What are we doing? What are we doing? Man, dare I say heaviest I Prevail song? Holy shit. Holy shit. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. I'm like crying. That was fucking insane. All right. I mean, there's nothing easy to be said about that. Let's go from that to these angelic cleans. Okay, Eric, you fucking monster, dude. All right, Stay Away, final track. Deftones vibes. Sounds cool. Okay.
About forgiveness. It must be nice when you're never fucking wrong. I feel respect.
I don't know. A bunch of the F-bombs feel very forced.
It'll taste like sugar on your tongue. And I can feel you claw on my skin, but I ruined you and I feel nothing for you. I'm sorry. So long.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, I like that riff. Okay.
You never seem to learn the lesson, but I think you will in time. Now I feel you cry on my skin, but I ruined you and I feel nothing for you. I'm sorry. So we're coming down.
Is that female vocals? Okay. There you guys have it. This was Violent Nature by I Prevail. I am going to explode your minds real quick. That might be my favorite I Prevail album. Now, you OG I Prevail fans, you know, fans of Brian and all the work previous to this album might think that is insane. But I've been a fan of I Prevail for a long time, since like 2016. I've been a pretty big fan of them. I have not ever really enjoyed any of their albums. That's going to sound shocking because, you know, how can you call yourself a fan of a band if you don't like the albums? This band is one of the few bands where I don't really enjoy their albums, but enjoy a lot of their songs from different albums. I've never listened to one of their albums and thoroughly enjoyed the whole album and loved every song off of it. Pretty much all of their albums, there's like 4 songs I just don't like. So I don't really love any of their albums. You know, if I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be Trauma, but I don't love the album. I love songs off of it, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So I gotta say, this is the first I Prevail album that I have thoroughly enjoyed pretty much every song on the album. I do have only one song out of the 10, Pray. I just didn't enjoy that song. Anything about it, didn't really like it. Don't think I'll listen to it ever again. Every other song I would say are either 9 out of 10 songs or 10 out of 10. 100%. This album was great. It had a good length to it. Didn't go by super fast. Didn't feel super long either. It had great versatility. You know, there's a lot of heavy tracks, a lot of melodic tracks, a couple that had a good blend. Man, and they did some different stuff here. You know, Synthetic Soul, the intro to the album was very cinematic, had a lot. It felt like a big intro to the album, you know? And I was assuming they were going to do that same style on Stay Away, which I was wrong. This album, this song, Stay Away, really reminded me of like Deftones with the vocal production and the way Eric was singing. Kind of even reminded me of like Bring Me the Horizon's latest album a little bit with that vocal kind of style. I really, really enjoyed that outro. It was very good, very unique from the whole album. None of the other songs really sounded like that. I'm going to go track by track and kind of talk by them. Like I said, Synthetic Soul is a really cool cinematic intro of a lot of different styles. New World Order was very heavy and very cool, much like the title track. Pray, like I said, just not my thing. It's not necessarily a bad song. I just don't enjoy it. I just didn't like it. It's not my thing. Annihilate Me was very good as well, but a little bit forgettable, but a very good song. Violent Nature, the title track, was obviously just insane song. Rain, probably my favorite single, but definitely not my favorite song on the album. I like the balance between heavy and melodic. It's a very metalcore song. It's very modern metalcore. Into Hell, I really enjoyed listening to that for the first time. If you guys saw my reaction to that, I really enjoyed it on first listen, but not super into it anymore. It's a very sing-along song. It's pretty. It's just not my thing. Crimson and Clover, the ballad of the album, was very cool, very unique. I really enjoyed that one. God was the heaviest song on the album. I mean, you could say the title track is heavier, but in my opinion, God is probably the heaviest I Prevail song. I mean, that was nuts. Definitely up there as one of my favorite songs. And Stay Away was very good as well. A very cool, unique outro. This was incredible, man. I am definitely going to be buying this CD. This would go crazy on a road trip. This was incredible. Eric proved himself as the one and only vocalist that they need. I know a lot of people miss Brian, and I hate to keep bringing it up, and I hope, myself included, but the rest of us I Prevail fans can just leave it in the past and move on, because Brian's not coming back. You know, maybe somewhere down the road they amend things and he comes back, but I think we all should just move forward with the attitude that he's not coming back. And honestly, I'm okay with that. That sounds might sound bad to some of you, and I might get some dislikes for it, but I like this new version of I Prevail personally. They feel heavier. They feel more my style. I like his cleans more than Brian's, man. I like his style of singing. Something else I didn't even think about. There was no rapping on this album, which has always been a big thing for I Prevail, was their dynamic with the duo vocalist and having rapping. No rapping on this album, which didn't really feel out of place. It just kind of hit me that there's no rapping, and I'm okay with it because I like rapping, and I think they were one of the best bands at blending rap into metalcore. But I enjoyed the hell out of this album without it, so I don't miss it whatsoever. Let me know what you guys thought about this album down in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this album. Let me know what your favorite song is. Let me know what your least favorite song is. Let me know if you hated the fucking album. Let me know if you think I'm stupid, or if you hate me for having these opinions. I guess I understand if you do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for future I Prevail reactions. I will check out whatever they put out in the future because this was sick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the future.